Hello, boys and girls. Here's where Paul travelled from Antioch all the way across. Our last story was at Philippi. He travelled down to Athens, maybe that's the easiest one, and across to Corinth. And that's where our story is today. Paul left Athens and went to Corinth, where he met Aquila, a Jewish man from Pontus. Paul went to see Aquila and Priscilla, his wife, and found out that they were tent makers. Paul was a tent maker too. So he stayed with them and they worked together. Every Sabbath, Paul went to the Jewish meeting place. He spoke to Jews and Gentiles and tried to win them over to Jesus. But after Silas and Timothy came from Macedonia, he spent all his time preaching to the Jews about Jesus the Messiah. One night, Paul had a vision, and in it the Lord said, "Don't be afraid to keep on preaching. Don't stop. I am with you, and you won't be harmed. Many people in this city belong to me." Paul stayed in Corinth for a year and a half, teaching God's message to the people. After Paul had stayed a while with the Lord's followers in Corinth, he told them goodbye and sailed to Syria with Aquila and Priscilla. The three of them arrived at Ephesus, where Paul left Priscilla and Aquila. Paul sailed to Caesarea, where he greeted the church. Then he went on up to Antioch. Wow, this is how he travelled. From Corinth, he went to Ephesus. Then he got a boat down to Caesarea. Then he went to Jerusalem and up to Antioch, as you can see from this map. A Jewish man named Apollos came to Ephesus, and Apollos had been born in the city of Alexandria. He was a very good speaker, and he knew a lot about the scriptures. He also knew much about the Lord's way, and he spoke about it with great excitement. What he had taught was right, but all he knew was about John's message and about baptism. Apollos started speaking bravely in the Jewish meeting place. But when Priscilla and Aquila heard him, they took him to their home and helped him understand God's way even better. They told him about Jesus. Apollos decided to travel through Aquilla. That's Greece today, the country of Greece. So the Lord's followers wrote letters encouraging the followers there to welcome him when he came. Paul later wrote about Priscilla and Aquila. "Give my greetings to Priscilla and Aquila," he wrote. "They not only serve Jesus Christ together with me, but they have even risked their lives for me. I am grateful for them, and so are all the Gentile churches. They followed Jesus and taught others to follow him also. Why not tell your friends about Jesus' love for them?" God bless you, boys and girls.